Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing magnificent, aponificent, awesome, great, peaceful, loving. Y'all, I'm laughing at my hubby. My hubby is home, and so I'm excited and I'm happy about that. I brought him home yesterday. Yeah, I cussed you out. You want to eat wrong? Yes, I'm going to cuss you out. He's over here talking about I cussed him out. Yeah, I did. He wants to eat the wrong stuff, and I can't let him do that. That's my baby. You just be quiet while I make my video. I'm not going to starve you. Have I ever starved you? I ain't going to starve you. Be quiet. You just can't eat the garbage you want to eat. Anti-who's it anyways, y'all. I'm glad he's home. Y'all hear his mouth, right? If y'all can't hear him, he's over here yakking. I brought him home yesterday. He has to have another procedure, so not sure when that's gonna happen, but he's feeling better. He's running his mouth to me, so he's feeling better. Y'all, let me tell y'all what had happened. Now, I made that other video on the 30th, the one that I posted this morning while I was in the hotel. The reason why I got off the video was because my brother was calling me. And so I answered the call, but as I was answering him and just started talking to him, the phone in the hotel room started to ring. So I'm like, who's calling me? Everybody knows to reach me on my cell phone, and only my children knew exactly where I was staying, and my husband. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. So I'm thinking, well, the hospital knew too. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, please don't let this be nothing wrong with my husband. So I told my brother, hold on, let me answer the other call. I answer the phone. They call me by my name. I'm like, yes. Do you drive such and such vehicle? I'm like, yes. Is it a such and such? I'm like, yes. Is the color? I'm like, yes, because I'm thinking, get on with it, okay? And she says, did you park in such and such place? I'm like, yes. And she says, well, someone just hit your car. Why didn't you say that in the first place? Okay, so needle on the record, y'all, I'm in my PJs. I don't have on no bra. I jump up and I hit the stairs and I'm going down. Okay, I had to go back up and get my purse and my cell phone and my keys, because I didn't grab the car keys. So I run in the room and I grab that, and so I grab a jacket and I throw over me. And so I hit the stairs again and I'm going down the stairs, okay? So I get downstairs and I'm looking and I see this box truck, this big box truck. And then I see these guys. One of them looked like he's really hurt. So, but I couldn't really tell. So I look at my vehicle and they go, this is your vehicle? And I said, yes. So the police were already there. So I'm walking past all this stuff on the ground now, not noticing what's on the ground to get to my vehicle. I happen to look. The guys were in a box truck, and they were trying to go underneath the hotel overhang where you like drive up and you can get out of your vehicle, go inside and check in. Then you gotta move your vehicle. They hit that. They hit it really hard, and once they hit it, they tried to reverse. And when they tried to reverse, my vehicle, I'm still trying to figure that one out. I am honestly trying to figure that out, because my vehicle was it was just awkward how everything went down. So the guys thought that I was coming down. It was 3 of them, and their supervisor was in a different vehicle. So they thought that I was going to be irrational and upset, and I'm going, accidents happen. They happen, because we don't know what's going to happen with us from day to day. So last Saturday, my husband and I were down in another town. Like I tell you guys, we went traveling, and I came around this curb, not expecting there to be a light, and Hunty drove through. But I stopped up underneath it. It was a red light. I stopped up underneath it, and vehicles were U-turning, as you know. So my hubby is like, what are you doing, to the people in the car? And I go, baby, that's my fault, because we didn't expect the light to be there, and honestly, I didn't see it. So I stopped right underneath it when I realized what was happening, because I saw the other vehicles coming too, and I go, oh my God, who would put a light there? You're coming around a curve. It's one thing for the people that live in that town. Of course, they understand that it's there, but I don't live there. Other people travel through there. They don't live there, so you wouldn't expect that. But that just taught me to expect anything and everything. So, I went down there. I told the guy that hit his head that I hope he gets better. The driver, he was really shaken up, and he's more concerned with losing his job, which I can understand. Not that he wasn't concerned with hitting the hotel and hitting my car, because he truly was. I had to give him a hug, COVID or no COVID. I gave him a hug. And the other one, he somehow hurt himself in here, and you could really tell he was hurt in his rib cage and all of that, but he wouldn't go to the doctor. And I kept trying to encourage him to go and get himself checked out, but he didn't go. I'm quite sure later on he went. You know how the adrenaline is going, and you're thinking, oh, I'm all right. I've had a car accident or two. Okay. And you're thinking that you're all right. And the next day, you're not all right. But it's always best to go, because I've seen people say, I'm okay, and they don't get in the ambulance, or they won't go and get checked out. And the next day they're dead, internal bleeding. So it's always best to get checked out. There was no need to be irrational or, to get upset, because like I said, accidents happen. Things happen every freaking day. There's things that we have no control of. There are things that happen in our lives that are just lessons. And, that was just one to grow on. And so I didn't make it to the hospital on time, even though my husband had his surgery in the morning. And I wasn't going to be allowed to see him until 11 o'clock anyway. I went and I had to wait, call the insurance and deal with all that. And I had to wait till someone come and tow my vehicle away. And then someone came and picked me up to take me to Enterprise to get me a rental. And it was a morning, but it happened. They survived, and life was saved. It could have been worse. The hotel overhead, the truck top, and my vehicle are material. They're material. It can all be fixed, and so just what had happened of the day. So I got to see my hubby, and I got to spend the night with him, and I got to bring him home yesterday. It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really rough. First, they was telling him that he may go home, he may not go home, just depending on how his hemoglobin was. It had dropped some, but they figured he could come home. I'm definitely going to take care of him. That's my love. I'm going to make sure he's okay. Even though he's fussy about what I cook to eat, he will be just fine. He's not getting what he wants. He's getting what he needs. Okay? So he can fuss all he wants to. Okay? Not that I run this, we both run this. It's just that I'm going to take care of him regardless to what he says, okay? I shut him down. So, y'all, I'm just happy he's here, but I'll be glad when we honestly find out what is causing his issues. Because if you guys were with me on my last channel, my husband went through the same thing around this time last year, and they were able to find where he was bleeding at. This time they weren't able to find it, so he has to have another procedure. And I pray that they find it. I pray that they find it. I want my husband to be okay. I need for my husband to be okay. Okay, we've had 35 years. I want another 35 plus more years with him. And so I'm going to feed him what he needs to be fed, okay? Okay, so I just wanted to reach out and touch bases with you guys. And I hope that you're still doing the 12 noon challenge. You guys, positive energy is something that we all need, especially during these days. Y'all almost punched a man in the face today. When I went to pick up my hubby's medication, I had to woosah and bring myself down. Because I know that people are out here looking for trouble. They're out here and they're trying to cause trouble just because they can. But let me tell you something. When you're out here trying to cause trouble with people, you might be looking for something that you're not ready to get. You might be out here thinking that you're crazy, but somebody out here might be crazier than you are. Raising my hand. I'm somebody that's crazier than your ass is. Okay? So, but anyway, I had to woosah. And, you know, it hadn't been 12 noon. I just had to start, you know, sending up positive energy immediately because people are just rude. I don't believe that people are angry. I just believe that they're rude and that they're being nasty and they got this keep America great kind of mindset going on. And let me tell you something. America has never been great. It has never been great. How can something that has been stolen, raped, robbed be great? How can it be great? It had never been great. This country needs an enema, okay? It needs an enema. Because I'm telling you, let me woosah and bring it back down, okay? Let me woosah, okay? Let me woosah. Because I'm trying not to be in that negative energy and in that negative space. I'm trying to keep positive, not just for myself, but for the whole entire world, okay? And, you know, I had to catch myself today. People will take you for a plaything and for a play toy and for no reason. But it's up to you to stay positive. Positive. Okay? Don't let nobody take you off your square. Because he almost got me off my square. And hunty, woo! I ain't got no bail money. I ain't got no bail money. Because I ain't playing with people. I'm not playing with people. And I know that there's a Mercury retrograde going on out there. But still, Mars. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. Mars and Aries. Yeah. So, listen. Mars, the retrograde is Mars and Aries. Okay. It anti-who's in anyway. Listen, stop messing with people. Stop messing with people. Send that positive energy up so you'll have positive vibrations flowing around you. You don't have to mess with people and nobody will mess with you, okay? All right, you guys, I love you. I hope you have an awesome Friday. A bill paying Friday. Still, nevertheless, awesome. Those of you who just got paid, it's Friday night. Have a good time. And send me some money. I'm not kidding. So I'm really not kidding. Send me some money. Y'all, these hospital bills, I can only imagine. Anti-who's in anyways. I love you guys, and I wish you the best. Peace.